Now that the shutdown is over, it means SNAP benefits and air travel will go back to normal again soon. But exactly when those things will happen is still unclear at this point. Tiffany Liu is with us from the newsroom this afternoon. So Tiffany, you spoke with some industry experts today who can give us kind of a better handle on the timeline for all of this. What'd you hear?
Yeah, well, Jason, there is a lot to unpack here. So let's start with SNAP benefits. The end of the shutdown means relief for 42 million Americans who are trying to put food on the table. We spoke to SMU professor Cal Jillson, and he says it'll take a week or so for SNAP benefits to hit those EBT cards. It'll be faster in some states than others, depending on if partial payments were given out. But Jillson says he believes that Texas should be able to turn SNAP benefits back on rather quickly. He believes in under a week. I also spoke with an airline industry analyst today. Henry Hardevelt says this government shutdown has been the most disruptive effects on the airline industry in more than 40 years. For those with flights in the next few weeks, he says that we're looking about a 5 to 7 day hangover at minimum, but it shouldn't be more than 10 days for airlines and airports to go back to normal.
The FAA has to determine how many air traffic controllers have returned to work, how many have resigned, and how many have quit their jobs. That's going to take a few days. And then once the FAA is confident that staffing is at acceptable levels, they will either reduce or remove the flight restrictions altogether. That's when the airlines.
So by Thanksgiving, both SNAP and air travel should resume as usual. The concern is the funding bill signed by President Trump reopens most of the government only through January 30th. And if the two sides can't come to an agreement, we could see another shutdown in just 11 weeks. Jason.